Hi guys, my name is Beverly Fitch and I am the music teacher at Bouchon Middle School. I teach orchestra and chorus. So today we're going to learn about staffs, clefs, and notes. First, our staff. So here you see a series of lines grouped together. So we have that group first, and then we have this group down here. Let's just look at this group up here. How many lines do you see? If you said 5, you're correct. Let me show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you count them with me? Let's try it. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 lines. And when we count the lines from the bottom to the top. Say that with me. We count the lines from the bottom to the top. Very good. There are also spaces that we need to count. The spaces is this space that's between the 2 lines. So let's count and see how many there are. 1, 2, are you counting with me? 3, 4. Great. So, as you see, there are 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we always count them from what? From the bottom to the top. Very good. So now, I want to introduce you to the treble clef. And you may know the treble clef, so then I will be reminding you. So we have the treble clef, and the treble clef has this little swirl that surrounds this second line. That line is called a G. So the treble clef is also called the G clef. If you call it a treble clef, or if you call it a G clef, you are correct. The next clef I want to introduce you to is the bass clef. Now the bass clef starts here where this button is, and it always rests on this line. Can you tell me what line that is? Let's count it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. If you said line number 4, you are correct. If you said line number 2, that means that you counted from the top to the bottom. 1, 2. But as we just learned, and I'm going to remind you, we always count from the bottom to the top. So let's give the bass clef its own staff. Because the treble clef is for the high voices, and the bass clef is for the low voices. And when you have them together like this on what appears to be their own staff, they can be played together. With this line, it means that these 2 staffs is only one staff. It's called a grand staff, a big staff. And it is big. Took up the whole space. But when you're reading this, instead of reading this line and then reading this line, you're going to read them together. So you're going to read everything at the same time. This is very helpful in instruments like the piano, because you know the piano has the right hand part and the left hand part. And a lot of times the right hand is playing the high notes, the treble clef notes, and the left hand is playing the lower notes, the bass clef notes. And in order to play them all at the same time, you need a grand staff, because you're going to read it how? All at the same time. Very good. So now let's put some notes on our staff. Here we have the quarter note. The quarter note receives one beat. So every time you see a quarter note, you're going to clap one beat. It is called a quarter note, and it gets one beat. Our second note is the half note, and the half note receives two beats. So when you clap it, you're going to clap and then hold for the second beat. It'll sound like this. Ready? 1, 2. I'll do it again. 1, 2. Do it with me. Here we go. Ready, and 1, 2. Very good. The next note I want to tell you about is the whole note. And the whole note receives 4 beats. Each of these notes have something similar and something different. This one is filled in with a stem. This one is not filled in, but it has a stem. This one is not filled in, and it does not have a stem. That's how you can remember which note is which. The whole note receives 4 beats. Let's clap that one. So when you clap it, it's going to sound like this. Clap, hold, hold, hold. So let's do it together. Are you ready? Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Let's do it again. You ready? Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job.